Hey there, welcome back to the 5-Day to 5X Your Online Visibility, Engagement, and Sales. I'm Julie Herndon, owner and founder of Socially Inclined and Your Social Plan. And if you've been with me all week, you know we're on day 4 of the 5-Day challenge. We've already covered get personal, get engaged, get current, and today we're on get inspired. So as you can guess, we're talking about inspirational posts, but it's a whole lot more than that. So don't turn your nose up and turn it off the video because it's pretty good. So we're going to jump right in. Today's affirmation. So we've started every day with an affirmation just to try to make you feel confident. So today's is, I am an outgoing and magnetic entrepreneur who loves to inspire and encourage others, which strengthens my connections and attracts my ideal customers who will want to work with me. All right, say that a few times and get comfortable with it. All right, so the next thing, so we're talking about getting inspired. Obviously, you see social quotes all over the internet, the inspirational quotes. These have been the quintessential ever since social media has started, but we're going to dig a little deeper with those. But why they have been and why they continue to be is because they work. They get likes and shares, especially when you write a good message to go along with them. So they are worth taking your time. They are a big part of one of the 3 posts that we give you inside the planner every month in the Your Social Plan Planner in the paper edition. And this is just a sampling of this month's. So you'll see, so the planner includes a inspirational and engagement piece, and then a post prompt, which is to like interject yourself or your business as a promo. So there's a good sampling. So we'll jump back in. So just be sure to know that you're positioning these from a place of helpfulness, inspiration, encouragement. That attracts people to you. Positivity pulls people to you. So, you know, you're with the social media, we're trying to do attraction marketing. So the more you put out there, the more people have the opportunity to see you. So if you write these well and you ask, like in day 2, if you ask for engagement at the end, ask a question, ask for them to comment, ask for them to do something, you will get people commenting on it. And the more they comment, the more other people see, and the more you can train people to comment on your posts, the more they will see your other posts. So if you shared 3 posts a day and they happen to, you know, only comment on the engagement piece, well, once they have established, you know, several days of interacting with that content, they'll start seeing the other content as well. So that's why this 3-tiered post system works. So the more you post, the more you ask for engagement, the more you'll get, then the more people will see you. So it's a process. So get started. All right, so we're going to jump right in. Obviously, the first post is inspirational quotes. So we've talked about that a little bit. Obviously, been around forever. How you can make these work for you is to brand them. I have a daily purple post every single day. And with that, it's branded to my colors. It is has my logo on it, and I write a decent post to go along with it. So let me see if it's actually here in the group, if I can find it quickly. Okay, so here's one. And this was from today. It says, Mark Twain got this right. Work for what you want. Don't expect it to come, and don't, even for a second, think you deserve it without some serious work and personal growth. Do you have $1 million idea? Don't work at it with a minimum wage work ethic and expect it to come to you. Now, one thing that I didn't do that I suggest you do is to end this. So typically I would have ended this with, what are you working for today, or what are you working towards today? So I would probably append that to do that in this one. I end a lot of mine with that, with a question. So because of fatigue, sometimes I don't always do that, because I don't, you know, I'm putting these out to share the positivity. So I don't want it always to be, I have to be like I'm asking for something, or you know, just a using it for business. So this obviously is geared towards business. So, all right, so that's an example. I branded it, I put a filter on it to make them all, if you've seen them, you see that they're all tweaked like that. You can use that in our dashboard. You can edit those on the fly. I'll show you in a few minutes because I've got an accountability post I was going to show you. So next is affirmations and challenges. So you've seen that I've been giving you an affirmation every single day. And what it's supposed to do is to give you confidence. And if you say to yourself, if you speak it out loud, you will in turn begin to believe it, especially when you see a little bit of success. It breeds that wanting you to have more success. It gives you that feeling. So affirmations definitely work. So be sure to, say that one, say them every single day. And if you, depending on what niche you're in, if you're in the fitness niche, you can come up with great affirmations. So, it can be, I will, drink water every day. I will exercise every day. I will exercise to enhance my health and lengthen my life, or you get the idea. So there's probably some on social media that you can find to use for this. The next thing is challenges. They're kind of the same, but people love a good challenge. And I don't mean like this challenge, like a 5-day challenge or whatever. I mean a challenge post. So basically, again, if you're in the fitness, like drink 8 glasses of water a day, or have you drank 8 glasses a day, or I challenge you to drink. Can you do it today? Come back and comment come back and come out late tonight. Did you do it? So like issue a challenge. So, like I could issue a challenge of, are you going to post today? Are you going to use one of these and actually go out and post it on your page or profile, or both? So, all right, next thing is accountability posts. And with those, they're kind of the same aspect. You are trying to give someone accountability, ask for accountability. So I created an accountability post earlier and shared it in the group. But let me see, actually. Let's go here. So this is the dashboard. If if you had the Your Social Plan dashboard edition, you just go here. I'm going to schedule a post. This post says, so accountability. Okay, let's say accountability time. Are you participating in the challenge? I would say 5X challenge. And will you complete all 5 days? Comment below. Well, shoot. Comment below. All right, so all I'm going to do is I'm going to pick the Facebook group because I'm going to share it there. I'm going to attach the media. I'm going to upload it because I already have it. And I'm going to upload it into the editor just so you can see. This one happens to already be branded, but if it wasn't, like if you had a background, let's say you were running a challenge like this, and let's just say that this background that I'm using here, I didn't have any text on it. You could actually come in here and I can add text to it. And so I could have put this, will you complete all 5 days of the challenge? I could add this, I can change the color, I can, change the font, I can cancel. I can come in and I can add the logos, although they're already on here. So I just wanted to give you just a quick overview of this. And I would save it. It's ready to go. I would hit post now, and it would post to the group. So I would publish now. All right. So that's an example of an accountability post. So when you see those, it's always good to, number one, obviously you can put that content out, but social media is a two-way street. So if you see someone else's, like if you're in a group, comment on it. especially if it's not, like if there's 4 comments on it and you're one of 4 and you have something that's really profound that you're working on. So, in another group, it could be, what are you working on this week? Comment with what you plan to get accomplished, and then come back and let me know what you did get accomplished. Okay, so what I'm plan to get accomplished is this 5-day challenge. So even though in groups, we don't want to be overly promotional, but because of that accountability post, I wrote a 5-day challenge to increase your online visibility and actually get engagement on your posts. So if I wrote that and someone else saw it, let's say you didn't know me, but you saw it and you're like, I need that. Well, there you go. So they can click on my profile. The profile leads to my my profile where I have it there saying I'm running a challenge, score. So see how that works? So it's not just you putting out content, it's you being in other places and answering content as much as anything. So, all right, next, share worthy, feel good, and viral stories. So these are like the inspirational quotes. There's tons out there. Like the dog that walked 50 miles to get back home after, his owner moved away, something, whatever. You've seen all these stories. So they can be, pets are really big. Everybody loves their pets and that kind of thing. So pet stories are great. Accomplishments. They can be national stories, but they can be local stories as well. We touched on, current events and that kind of thing yesterday, but this kind of overlaps with this a little bit. But share those stories, seek out and find good things to share. As you position it and put your message on there, then you're able to, you've got what that comment says to be able to, get your message out to them. So the more positive you are, the better off. So, and then when people comment on your post, their friends are able again to see that post. So seek out. So I have a tip on that. I actually like to batch almost everything. So I would go out and find 5 great viral story sites that there are lots of them that put out just over and over and over, like all these different stories. So if you make it a point to go and look for a few, like if you already had the sites and you knew what they were and you were looking for something different to post that day, then you could come up and, run to that site, find it, share it, and there you go. You'd have that post. So I keep a copy of that kind of stuff. In our dashboard, you actually can even import a feed of those, and they can go to draft or they can just sit there, and then that way you can see the feel good stories actually inside the dashboard and decide if you want to post them or not. All right, last one is share yours and others' wins. So obviously a win, like if I were going to share a win, it would be that I did this 5-day challenge and how everybody has responded and doing a great job. So number one, I'm sharing the win of it, but anybody that hasn't jumped in still has time to jump in. So I'm getting awareness out. So as other people comment on it, a friend of theirs may see that may own a business and decide that they want to jump in. So share your wins, share other wins, so other people's wins. So another would be someone here that has struggled with social media and not had any engagement. If I saw a post where they said that they were getting good value from this, I could share that. Or if they were just, it could be their win that they completed another course or they got a new client or anything like that. So if I comment to thank, to tell them what a good job they did, obviously, and then I can tie that comment back to, like, you don't want to be promotional, but if you can tie it back to what you do in some way. And again, I've got some training coming down the pike on how to exactly do this and position this so it doesn't seem like you're hijacking their post or coming off as salesy or promotional. So, but I'm sure you can find a way to at least congratulate them if nothing else. So, and then, so if someone else shares their wins, be sure to comment. So that's the last part of that. So today's assignment is to create and share an inspirational post. It can be one of the 5, and again, those were just a traditional inspirational quote. I will put a couple underneath this video, so if you need something, if, like, I understand time, whatever, but if you could try some of these others, whether it be today or any other time, I guarantee you that you'll have some success with these. And if you do, come back to the group and share your win. Hello. So, all right, number 2 is affirmations and challenges, accountability posts, share worthy, feel good, viral stories, and share your wins and other wins. So share something today. Come back to the group. You're going to copy the timestamp. You're going to right click on it and grab the URL. You're going to come back. You're going to post it in the group. It can be on the bottom of this video, or it can be on its own post. Either way. You are going to comment on other people's posts that have done the same thing. So you're going to comment. A lot of people are commenting here in the group, which is great. I've been commenting to say, I commented, great post, commented on your post. So click through to their personal and comment on it, because if you do that, it helps them to open up the algorithm to their friends and family that can see that post and grow legs for them. So last thing is answer at least one question in the group. And so I'm just trying to get you comfortable with jumping into groups like this one and either answering a question or asking a question. So just to be visible and interacting in the groups, that is a tremendous area of where you can gain growth. If you are business to business, obviously there's tons of business groups, but if you're business to consumer, where you're looking for, people for fitness and makeup, there are so many mommy blogs, not mommy blogs, but mommy groups, like all of the hobby groups. There's so many opportunities for you to jump in. And again, when you do that, you don't want to be overly promotional. You want to be more inspiring, encouraging, engaging. So work what you do in very subtly. So, but if you start commenting and taking the time, you will definitely make progress. And again, the last thing is that this does take a little while to ramp up. Just because you post something, you'll say you don't always post, and you just post something today, that doesn't mean that a ton of people are actually going to comment on it. It takes a little bit of a few people commenting, and because that happened, it opened the algorithm on that one post. But again, when that post gets, if you've got the same people that keep interacting, they keep seeing other content. So it's kind of a domino effect, and it'll ramp itself up. So the longer you do this, the better your results will be. All right, and then this last page just talks about your social plan, that you get a daily inspirational post every day. So if you need help with social media, we put out the images in the dashboard plan. There's over 100 images every month, and you get an inspirational post, an educational post, and then a post prompt that is supposed to be a you, or like a you personal post, or a promo business post. And that is it for today. So be sure to post and comment and get social. So thanks, and we'll see you tomorrow. Tomorrow's the last day, so we're going to kind of wrap it all up. And I would like for you to continue coming back to the group and, commenting and sharing your wins. So after we get going with this. So thanks again.